It's time to talk wrestling right here on the Joe Cronin Show. And all you shit bums, don't forget to donate in the box below. We all know Joe, you take that money, you buy those hoes, but that's okay, because we all still love the Joe Cronin Show anyway.
Why does our daughter look like Ace Ventura?
You look like Ace Ventura, baby.
Hey, welcome everybody. It's State of the WWE episode number 2. I'm here with Justin Bailey and Devious Dave Rose. We're talking about WWE. State of the WWE. It's been a while since we've had all three of us back here. A little bit of a more shorter version, I think, tonight because Slammiversary is about to happen. Got to cover that deal. But the first thing I want to bring up is right now in the WWE, it's being announced in a few different websites that there's going to be 2 pay-per-views a month, one for SmackDown and one for Raw.
So we're looking now potentially at 24 pay-per-views per year?
Well, they are saying that SummerSlam and those months there may not be a second one. So there will be that will be a single event. So the month that SummerSlam's happening, there won't be a second event. It'll just be one where both.
So it'll be for like Royal Rumble, WrestleMania, and SummerSlam, where those will be standalone pay-per-views.
Exactly. Yeah. I'm just really hoping that it doesn't get stupidly convoluted, because that will drive me absolutely crazy.
Well, here's a question for you. If they're going to be doing 2 pay-per-views a month, are they planning on carrying both of these pay-per-views on cable television to where we would have to pay $120 a month to watch pay-per-view content?
Be a great idea. For them, it could be a good idea for anybody that buys it that way. But no, I don't know. I mean, I'm sure they'll be on the network, but I'm sure, yeah, maybe they'll be on pay-per-view too. I have no idea. That's a great question. And I don't know.
And something else that I've always pondered, if this is, and it really makes sense now rather than before, but something that I always never understood was why WWE, they know that they still get buy rates, right, on pay-per-views. We know that. But
right.
Why never has it been offered to where, like, you could pay for people that have to watch it on cable? They have to. Why wouldn't they offer like a $200, $300, yearly pass for like WWE pay-per-views?
A package, yeah. I don't know. I think it's because if there's maybe some of their studies have shown too that the wrestling fans don't like to drop $300. I guess they could split it up in a way. There's a big report right now. Corgan has been revealed as the TNA minority owner, which is okay. I think we all knew that. So I don't know what that's about, but that's not WWE related. But Dave, what do you think about this whole thing, having 2 events a month?
It's problematic. It's going to lead to problems. It's going to take focus away from the main product. The main product is the WWE brand. Now you've split it up between Raw and SmackDown. This is only going to lead to more problems. It's going to diminish the product. It's going to stretch. I mean, we already know that we have these house shows where they're asked to do these things, and you get fucking Seth Rollins, for example, the champion, to essentially get injured. I mean, there's no reason, no purpose to do this, and by splitting up the roster and doing these pay-per-views where you put pressure on these wrestlers, it's going to lead to more problems.
The only thing that I can think of with this, and I know it doesn't make sense. They've done this stuff before, and it didn't make sense. But I get what they're trying to do. They're trying to create a competitive manner within the company so that Raw, their guys are like, hey, people like our shows better than the guys over at SmackDown. Like, I see that they're trying to create that amongst the main roster, because NXT, all them WWE guys in the main roster are pissed off because every single Wednesday they're getting shown up in 1 hour compared to having 3 hours on a Monday. So I get what they're doing. They're trying to create a competitive manner and stuff like that and help get people to establish with maybe one or the other, or really follow their brand rather than the brand. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because you have people that, like, Joe, how many callers have you had where they call up and they're like, I'm okay with the brand split because when I started watching wrestling, I was a Raw guy or I was a SmackDown guy.
Yeah.
You know, those people are still talking about it to this day. And then you have guys like us who know that the brand split wasn't really very successful.
Yeah, I'm over it. Yeah, I mean, definitely. Halfway through it, I was done with it. And it went on way too long to me. And so to bring it back, yeah, it's all those people feeling nostalgia. Like, oh, like that's their nostalgia. You know, I don't have that nostalgia. I don't care about it.
Well, personally, I really didn't mind the brand split, but I wasn't like, oh, that's the best way to do it. No, I was okay with it. I think towards the end of its tenure, it really was garbage. But like you said just a second ago, in the beginning, it really was pretty good.
Well, I think it will be. I think it will be. I'm just gonna let this thing go. I'm gonna let them see how they do it, and if they do
let it ride.
If it ends up being okay, great. If it ends up being the same old crap, I'm gonna crap on it even harder. Because that tells me that they weren't even prepared for this. Let's get into the next controversial thing that's really aggravating to me.
What, Florida?
No, this is the top 10 WWE catchphrases in the last decade. Roman Reigns gets number 1.
What? Get the fuck out of here.
Remember?
Did you see my video?
WWE made this video.
Oh,
It was
okay.
WWE that made this video.
Did you see my video? I made a video in my
It's
new.
disgusting.
The wrestling report. I did, yes.
I'm doing a 3-minute wrestling report, 3 to 5 minute wrestling report show now, so everybody can watch it whenever. But dude, check this out. This video has 729,000 likes views right now, and the likes are 40,000 to 12,000. Big YouTubers like Total Biscuit weighing in. You remember the start of the Attitude Era when Vince said he didn't want to insult our intelligence? Whatever happened to that? And then, I mean, just tons of other celebrity types and, like, popular YouTubers and people that I didn't even know watch wrestling on YouTube commenting, like, negatively. Unbelievable. Like, all in this video.
So let me ask you this. So, Dave, I think you said it. So this was WWE.com that made this list?
Yes.
Yeah.
And they posted this on YouTube.
Okay, so, well, let me ask you this. Who got number 2?
Who got number 2?
Do we know that?
I forget. Let me see here. I think it's the Authority.
Because
yeah,
there's
best for
who was
business, the Authority. Best for
Are you
business.
fucking kidding me?
I would say best for business is above Roman Reigns' catchphrase.
What? I mean, yeah, I agree with that, but like when I think of top 10 catchphrases, I think the top 10 that people like love to say that they're always saying. I don't think of it as the ones that are just used the most.
Yeah, I mean, soft is on there. I mean,
That one, oh yeah, that beats out both of those.
yeah, I mean, it's moreover. Booty-O's, I guess that's a thing. Believe. Why
booty,
isn't why
yeah.
it's the last decade? So if it's the last decade, explain to me why Daniel Bryan's yes isn't on there.
It's not even on the list.
It's not even on the list.
That's fucking pathetic.
Not even on the list of the last decade. Don't call
Yeah,
it
even though 2 years ago, that was the only word you heard chanted in that fucking arena
They
at
should have called
WrestleMania 30.
it is the loudest thing that's ever been chanted. So they need to shut the fuck up. WWE needs to shut their stupid mouths. I'm pissed off now. Like I'm getting angry talking
But
about
look at
this.
the number
Last
of dislikes
decade,
on that video. I
Right.
mean, it clearly goes to show that despite everything that WWE is doing, it's not working.
And they're
People
morons.
will not accept Roman Reigns.
And they're morons. They're delusional idiots. And you know what they'll say? Oh, so what? The internet trolls went on and disliked it. Blah, blah, blah. Well, I don't give a shit what you say about the internet trolls. You can't possibly work at WWE and say that Roman Reigns' catchphrase is the #1 over catchphrase of the last 10 years. Get yourself checked. Because you got problems. This isn't an internet fan, we hate Roman thing. This is you are a freaking moron and you're delusional and you think the WWE fans are retards. Everybody listening to us right now, the WWE thinks you're a dumb fucking retard. Take out your money, give it to them, and shut your retard mouth.
Yep.
God, Joe was not fucking around. This video really does have 40,000 dislikes.
Yeah, dude, and it deserves
This is unreal.
It deserves to be flagged down. I wrote, take this video down, you're an embarrassment.
It is bad.
Everyone
Holy cow.
should tweet this to Road Dogg and to like
It's
everybody.
an insult to viewers. It's an insult to fans. It's an insult to anybody that tunes into fucking Raw. It's like, this is what we're telling you is appropriate, and what you don't like, it doesn't matter because we're still going to shove this down your throat. That's exactly what they're saying with this video.
I mean, Daniel Bryan alone, John Cena's catch, everything. In the last 10 years, you're telling me what Roman Reigns has said the last, 5 months that nobody really cares about, that gets his
Voice of the voiceless. I mean, are you
Unbelievable.
kidding me?
Never
In the
give
last
up. I
10
would
years?
I would say that Never Give Up, honestly, would probably be number one in my book because it's for the past decade. It has been from 2005 to 2000. If they're going from 06 to 16, then it's Never Give Up.
I mean, they could have just called this list, if they wanted to, call it the current most popular catchphrases. That's what they should have called it, not last decade, because this is a lie. It's just not true. It doesn't matter what you think, if you like Roman or you don't like Roman.
If they were
This
naming
is
this
not
list
true.
the most current overused shove down your throat catchphrases, it makes perfect sense.
Yeah, and by the way, Bootios is more over than Roman Reigns' catchphrase. So almost everything on this list is more over than that. Roman Reigns should have been number 3 or 4.
What about New Day Rocks? That's
Yeah.
way more over.
That's more over than Reigns right there. And the yes,
Actually, every single one of the New Day's chants that they do,
Yeah.
all of them are more over than like the first two.
exactly. And that's why this video is getting so many dislikes. 40,096.
It's fucking insulting. It really is.
And Total Biscuit's comment about the Attitude Era has 2,000 thumbs up, and it's at the top of the comment section.
Yeah.
Unreal. How stupid, ridiculous, and desperate WWE is. I mean, this is insulting to anybody who's been a wrestling fan. I mean, other than the little stupid kids who don't know anything. And I'm calling them stupid because they can't spell. They don't know what they're talking about. And honestly, I'm sick of them. 12,000 likes to 40,000 dislikes.
Did you see what that Hydro
So what?
Descent guy said?
So what? The WWE fans under 12 are buying it, and the kids from India who can't speak are buying it? You feel proud of yourself, WWE, that the people that don't speak English. I mean, there's a lot of Indian fans that do speak English that know what's going on, and they don't like Reigns. But anybody in a country that doesn't speak English well, or doesn't know what the frig they're talking about. Oh, you made them a fan, and then you made little kids a fan, and then you made slutty women fans too. Good job. That's your audience. Enjoy your audience, WWE. You stupid idiots. What were you saying, Bailey?
I was just going to say that this Hydro Descent guy said, did Vince really create 7,000 accounts to like this video?
Nah, dude, they're kids under 11 years old, or they're Habib.
You're right, Joe. Honestly, you really, really are. Like, the WWE, they think we're fucking idiots.
They must.
They
This is
literally
proof.
think we're fucking idiots. I cannot think of any other reason that they would put something so insulting to our intelligence up. It says literally the top 10 catchphrases of the last decade. Roman Reigns hasn't even had a contract for a decade.
I mean, this proves everything, dude. This proves everything right about everything that everyone says about, Vince McMahon that's come on our show, that's worked there, and everybody else. These people are out of their minds at this point, and it's horrible. This is why indie wrestling is picking up, because all the real fans are moving. Once they see this stuff, they go on and watch it, and they get out of here. And they still keep an eye on it, but they're going to lose more and more people. You watch what happens. And moving on from this, which is just this enraging top 10 on the WWE website, Reddit user Alicia6666 noted that Sasha Banks has more T-shirts on WWE.com than Raw matches this year.
Ooh. That took a dark turn. I actually was not thinking you were going to finish that with that. I thought you were going to say she has more T-shirts on WWE.com than anyone else, but instead more matches than what she's had on Raw.
More T-shirts than her matches.
That's bad.
That's horrible. They've misused Rusev. They've misused Lana. They've misused just about everybody who isn't the top guy they're trying to put over. And now they're doing sort of the right thing with the Intercontinental. The only thing they're doing right is the Intercontinental division. I almost wonder if they let the guys go out there and do almost whatever they want. But
Hold on. I got to say one thing.
yeah.
Despite what exactly you just said, where they've misused these individuals, the audience won't stand for it. You've got people like the New Day, like Rusev, like other individuals who have been put in a situation where they've been made to fail. And what happens? They survive. They get over with the crowd despite how WWE tries to book them. And unfortunately, you get situations like Damian Sandow where they're forced to leave. But
And
there
Cody
are those
Rhodes.
that actually have that ability to get over despite how they're booked.
Look at Cody Rhodes too. I mean, just look at these guys. This is exactly what's been going on, and this is a major freaking problem in the WWE. And listen, we really got to wrap this thing up as far as you guys go. I am going to do some more solo work here, but I know Bailey's got to get on out of here. I got to get ready for Slammiversary and have some food. Dave is game to go all night, but I'm still going to cut it. Bailey and Dave, I'd like to go to any of your current thoughts on what's going on in the state of the WWE right now.
I'll let Dave have first dibs.
I'm going to have to say this is potentially a new era, despite what some people might have said. There is potential for improvement. I'm hoping so, despite what we know is ingrained in the WWE culture. So although we know Vince McMahon is the interfering type, considering things have changed, Triple H is now being allowed to bring people into the main roster, I actually do think that this might be the turning of a new page to a new era. So despite my bitching in the past, I'm always trying to be positive and always trying to look forward to the future. So who knows? I think maybe we're getting something good soon.
I think Dave made some great points, and I only have really a couple to touch on. One of them is the brand split, because I know that's everybody's big thing on their list to talk about right now. And my point of view on this, first I'll mention Money in the Bank, because as of right now, this current state of the WWE, to me, Money in the Bank looks awesome. The card right now is so well-rounded, and it has potential to have some really good matches on there, with Cena and Styles, Reigns and Rollins, then the Money in the Bank. I'm just saying the card looks really good, and I'm in a good place right now because I know the card is looking good, and like Dave said, the brand split is right on the horizon here. It's going to happen right after Money in the Bank. The pay-per-view. I think it happens before Battleground and after Money in the Bank. But here's my point. We need this brand split now as opposed to, over 13 years ago when we really didn't need one. We didn't need one when they first gave us one. We didn't. But now we need something.
All that talent, you didn't think we needed one?
No, I don't think so. That's why we always go back to those Raws, because they were awesome. We had super shows every single Monday, and we had great shows on Thursdays. And now we need something like this. It's not necessarily we need a brand split. We just need something different, and the brand split's going to offer that, because we need something to grab a hold of and say, this is different. This is change. That's what we've been asking for. And if the brand split is the way they're going to integrate change, then so be it. I'm like Joe said, it's time to ride it out. Let's just see what happens.
I can't imagine what happens if it gets worse. If it got worse, I don't know what I would do. Would you have another point, Bailey?
No, that's it.
Well, guys, I thank you for joining me. I'm going to continue here, but I'm going to go let Dave and Bailey get on out of here. And we'll continue right now with State of the WWE. More State of the WWE coming up after this quick break. All right, guys, I apologize. I actually ran out of time. We're not going to take a commercial break. I'm actually, unfortunately, going to have to end the video. I wanted to make a longer State of the WWE, but with Slammiversary and everything that's going on, stuff is going crazy right now. I thank you guys for listening to this episode of State of the WWE, I believe 62. And next week we'll be back with probably a full hour or more, and I'll be making more videos throughout the night. Slammiversary, this video, more gaming stuff. And then tomorrow night, after Monday Night Raw, we're going to be live taking your phone calls, and I'll see you then.